Yo, what's up, everyone? We're back with a little live stream. Sorry, a few days late. Actually, we were thinking we're there for you on Friday, live from Warsaw, where we're going to do GBB, but we were a little bit too overwhelmed with work. So very, very much, I want to say sorry. Here we are for you. And thank you, everyone that is tuning in, that is watching live. Thank you, everyone that is also rewatching this. Much, much, much love to you. Today with me, we have the amazing and beautiful voice and beautiful person, Julianna from Poland, and the most incredible DJ from New Zealand, DJ Sinjo. Sorry, I was holding back this one as an announcement for a while. I'm sorry, Aaron.
That was the best introduction ever, Sinjo.
DJ Sinjo, no thanks. I'm just Sinjo. I appreciate the kind words.
Forgive me. It was obviously a joke, but Sinjo is obviously had a sound and he's a genius, and sometimes he's also a DJ, so I thought I allow myself this little joke. As you see, usually it's me and Sinjo doing the streams, but we really wanted to invite another face from Swissbeatbox into the live stream today. And thank you, by the way, for everyone that is tuning in today. I really appreciate it. I know it's Monday and it's a brand new week, so thank you very, very much. And I just want to say very quickly that I need to change. I think my sound is not too good, or it's not.
It's better now, isn't it?
There we go.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, it's
I have
better.
to do this all the time. I need to somehow figure this out. But we do this more to just also bring you more faces from our side to it, so you understand who's working here. But actually, it's really important that we have Julianna today on board with us, because she is organizing everything in Poland when it comes to GBB, and this goes even out to the wildcards. See, she is watching all the wildcard videos that you all are putting in. She puts it ready to the playlists, and she's having the contact with all of you, and she's watching you, all of you first, and it's
I am.
for delicate ears, and the better it sounds, the better the placement in the playlist. No, I'm kidding. It's all I'm joking. But Julianna, maybe quickly introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your experience in the last couple of weeks that you had with the wildcard competition for all the categories.
So, hey guys, perfect introduction. Thank you so much, Pepouni. I feel honored to be here. And I feel honored to be a part of Swissbeatbox. What I want to say is the past weeks are crazy. So many wildcards, so many emails, so many questions. So I think some of you already follow me, that you've contacted me for sure, either on email or Instagram. It is an extreme adventure considering beatbox. So many talented people, so many wildcards, so many new sounds, so many new vibes. And this is crazy. And I really, truly enjoy it, honestly, to see all those, as a musician and as a singer, as an artist, amazing new artistical movement. So this is super cool. And I am really happy to do that, honestly, because I'm seeing everything.
Even the little mistakes from the people with their rhythms and stuff like that. You could be also a judge, couldn't you be?
Trust me, you don't want this job.
Oh yeah. I mean, I remember judging, for example, on the SBX camp. I was stressed. I remember this battle with, oh God, I don't remember the name, but there was this young kid. It was a mixed tag team. It was crazy. I loved it.
Yeah, I know.
You remember?
About. Yeah.
It was super nice, but I remember I was standing and I was like, am I doing the right choice? I don't know. That was super crazy, but I really enjoyed it. It was super cool. But yeah, considering GBB and all the things happening in Warsaw, so I think we already know that we've seen each other in Warsaw last week. It was super crazy, super productive. And after this meeting, I am so positive that it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
GBB is going to be crazy, and obviously we're very much interested in just bringing all the beatboxers from all over the world together to really make the biggest beatbox party. But before we quickly come to this, I just want to say thank you very much, Julianna, for listening to all the wildcards that are coming in all the categories. You're spending many hours of listening to beatboxers and make it very smooth and easy for the judges to then go in and do their job. So that's a big amount of work, and so in the name of the beatbox community, many thanks to you.
Yeah.
And before we come to speak about Warsaw, I wanna ask Aaron Sinjo something, and maybe you could elaborate a little bit on your experience in the last couple of weeks, because since we are not judging anymore and we did this kind of job for so many years, a new path for us is open. We finally have time to make some reaction videos. We're obviously having fun here. We can do more live streams and lean back a little bit more, but you also offer your service for mixing and mastering, and maybe you could reflect a little bit on that. Did you get many offers, and how was the sound recordings? How was the experience for you to help get the best out of it for certain participants?
It's been great. I've been talking with a lot of people. A lot of people have hit me up so far. I know there's going to be a big rush towards the end, so make sure you get in soon enough, guys. If you want me to mix or master your wildcard, get in with enough time, because if you hit me up an hour before the cutoff time, it probably is not going to be enough time, But so far, it's been great. There's some amazing ones coming that I'm not allowed to talk about yet. But yeah, so keep your eyes on that one. There's some amazing wildcards. I've also been in contact with a few other people who've been doing some on the side, which is great to see more engineers coming into the community. So big ups to all you guys that are learning audio and learning the process. This is what we need. We need more guys like you in the community. We need more engineers to specialize in beatbox. It'll just help level up the sound quality for the entire community. So it's really awesome to see that. But yeah, it's been a great process. I feel a bit privileged to see some of the behind the scenes stuff before they even come out. But yeah, if you don't know already, I'm doing mixing and mastering for GBB Wildcards privately. So if you want to hit me up to do that, just send me a message, Sinjo_SBX on Instagram, or you can email me, Sinjo@Swissbeatbox.com. But yeah, it really helps, I think, for the judges as well to have a good quality audio to listen to, so they can really zoom in on the details and hear what you can bring to the table. So it's been a really great process. It's the first time we do this as well.
Process.
So we're definitely.
I heard it.
It was a double kick in this word. That was very awesome. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, I look forward to doing this more in the future. I think we can build some really nice things with the community for future events to allow for better audio quality in the wildcards, because it has been a problem for judges in the past during the wildcard process to do that. If you're listening to really distorted, bad quality audio, you're not going to be able to do as good a job judging the person's wildcard than if it's clear professional audio. It's just the way it is.
The impression matters, right? I hear you.
It's the same if you were doing a dance competition and someone sent you blurry video, you couldn't see what the dancer's doing properly to be able to judge their creativity and to put it into another kind of metaphor for that process. So it really helps.
I think what is really, sorry if I cut in, but what I wanted to mention as well, what is really important is the as well quality of the video. I think this is as well important. Just remember that we see your face, we see what you're doing, that you're like, I think it has as well a big impact on the general outcome when judge is going to see your video. Of course, audio and skills are the most important ones, but I think how you film yourself, if your mouth and face is visible, that matters as well.
Yeah, I'm just seeing some comments in the stream. I just want to make it clear. Sorry that we aren't doing any reactions today, guys. We're going to be doing one next week with me and Pepouni reacting to wildcards again, so you can tune in. Then today we wanted to bring Julianna in on the stream to help discuss a bit more behind the scenes stuff that's happening for the GBB planning, just because she's handling so much of the logistics. She's actually the head of logistics and event management in the company. So we really wanted to have her come on board and discuss a bit more of this stuff going on behind the scenes, because there have been a lot of ups and downs recently. We also want to apologize, obviously, for some of the confusion with the rules. That's why we made those videos last time to discuss these issues. We understand that, for example, with the timing issue, we seemed very strict with the disqualifying. We had to talk about it in amongst us, and we decided we can give you an option because people are struggling with this issue. So we want to be a bit more understanding and allow a bit more flexibility for the community so that you don't have to be disqualified. So yeah, just so for those people that didn't see that post, if you are not within the time limit that we set, you don't necessarily get disqualified, but you will have points removed for however long you are. So if you go check out our Instagram, there's more information about that.
If maybe, oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead. I'll say something afterwards.
To what Aaron Sinjo said, what is really important that after this announcement that we've made about either you go with your wild card or you get like minus points for not fitting into the time. Please remember that right now, after this announcement, when you upload the video, you're aware of those rules because we made it clear. So if you're uploading like too long video or too short video, you won't get the email notice. Just please be aware of it, that we reminded the rules. And if you decide to post and publish the wildcard that is too long, you are aware of it. Just please remember.
It's important, right, to listen to what we're trying to communicate. There's a lot of graphic posts, you know, you can always rely on that, but obviously we're trying to do these streams where we're trying to talk to you as a friend. And first of all, yeah, you thought probably we're going to make some reactions today. We're going to do it on the 6th of May, which is also Juliana's birthday. So if you're watching today and then you see us on the 6th of May reacting, you can all sing a little happy birthday song for Juliana to make her happy, which I think is a pretty cool thing, because she will also keep continuing trying to do a good and clean job for all of you with the wildcards. And I want to just really put this quick reminder out to you one more time when it comes to the rules. For us, it's really important because for a long time, we also were just inviting a bigger amount of artists to participate in GBB. But when we decided we want to open it all up for participants, we wanted to do this so we can really give you a chance to get attention and build your own platform. We want you to be able to grow, and we want a lot of eyes on you. And the wildcards is just something that works really, really well. But you obviously have to follow the guidelines, and those guidelines are really important. And I see that some people from the reactions that we did, you know, some of the wildcards were either too short or too long. There are obviously solutions on that, but there will be also some sort of consequences. And it's important that you understand why you will lose points if you are too long in the timing, you know. And this is really important. You can keep it up, but in the future, before we start a new wildcard contest, we will explain the rules very, very clear in our graphics and in our next live stream, so you will understand how it's being done, and then there will be the evidence. And if you are not able to follow that, you will be in trouble when it comes to being a participant of wherever you do the wildcard. So yeah, I appreciate you understanding our concern, but we want you to grow and be happy.
Yeah, we're not going to go too much more into it today because we've discussed this so many times. If you want more information, please just go to the website. Everything's there.
As well, if you need more, if you don't find the right information on the website, you can always write me on Instagram, Julianna _ Swissbeatbox, or support@swissbeatbox.com.
Exactly. Thank you so much. And meanwhile, I mean, we've been in Warsaw, right? Last Wednesday till Saturday, and we went to check out the hotel. We went to check out the city and the venue, and I'm pretty stoked and even more hyped up right now. I'm just gonna say before we talk a little bit about anything, we still have tickets available, everyone. So if you are undecisive about GBB, just go buy a ticket, come by. It's going to be amazing. I promise you that. But
I'm so hyped.
Yeah,
it's so crazy. The
I can't wait.
The venue is so big. It's insane. It's the biggest beatbox event that's ever happened in terms of the physical capacity of a venue. I mean, maybe there's some crazy stuff in Japan or something that happened, but from our side, it's definitely the biggest thing we've ever done. And the hotel was beautiful. I love staying there. So it was nice having a little check-in at Warsaw to see where we're going to be staying. It's the official hotel. It's a little bit different than last year, guys, 2019, just so you know. We organized an entire hostel for all of the participants and for the guests, ticket holders. This time it's a little different. We've got a partnership with the Western. They're sponsoring the event, which is really nice of them. So big shout out to those guys for doing that. But we're not taking responsibility anymore for everyone checking in as we have in the past. So if you do have the bonus that if you have a GBB ticket, you can get a discount at the Western Warsaw for the stay there. So that really helps. But in terms of an extra hostel like we organized last time, we won't be doing that this time. It ended up being a big logistical nightmare. We tried our best to make it happen. It happened last time, but it was very difficult to keep under control. On top of that, the partnership with these guys ended. They ended up closing down during the pandemic, that hostel. So we no longer had the partnership with these guys, which is why we've now shifted. So just wanted to make that clear. Thanks for being patient with that. But yeah, going to Warsaw, checking out the venue and the hotel. Also the 7 to Smoke venue, guys.
Oh,
the 7
oh, so good.
You guys are not ready for that after party. There is a bit of an issue there with limitations. We only have a certain capacity. It's going to be about 25% of the capacity of it's 25, so more like 30% capacity of the venue for GBB. So there's limited tickets for the after party. Those tickets are not on sale yet, and they're not going to be expensive in any way. It's just we need to sell them in a certain way. It'll be something like 1 or 2 or 3 euros, just as a representation, or 5, sorry, just as a representational amount.
Yeah, I was also.
It could be. It's between 1 and 5 euros. It's just going to be a representational amount so that you can secure your spot there, and then it's going to be first come, first serve. So I'm assuming when we go on sale with those, which will be much closer to the event, once most of the other tickets have been sold, the only requirements for that is you must have a GBB ticket to purchase the 7 to Smoke ticket. And then it's just first come, first serve. It's going to be insane, guys. We're going to do a full night of 7 to Smoke battles and then DJ after parties. Also, at the GBB venue itself, we're going to be running some cool after parties each night, which we haven't really done in the past. So that's going to be a bit of a difference as well. So we're going to be able to this is going to be a crazy festival week. I can't wait.
Yeah, I feel like maybe very quick we have to explain this whole situation with the ticket sales for the 7 to Smoke. In the past, the 7 to Smoke was just always included, but the 7 to Smoke venue is just smaller than the bigger venue.
Yeah.
And we can't transfer all people into the smaller venue. In order to make it fair, we will have to put up a symbolic price, and then you can buy a ticket in order to make sure that you can go inside. Whether you're going to participate or not doesn't even matter. The only people that will be fine for it are the ones that already qualified for the 7 to Smoke, which is Remix from South Africa. And I think there's maybe 1 or 2 that I have to look into my books. I'm not sure. And the participants from GBB and the judges. That's basically it. Whoever you are, even if you are going to battle, you need to pay that entrance to be able to be sure that you can enter, but it's going to be a really good time, and it's a really nice venue. It's perfectly made for a 7 to Smoke. It's that vibe and atmosphere that we're seeking for an after party, and I believe it's going to be the best party we've ever had on a Monday night in the beatbox.
Yeah, it's on a Monday night. Warsaw is not ready for that. It's going to be this insane party on a Monday night. People are going to be like, what the hell is going on? No, I'm so excited for that. That's my favorite part of the event, to be honest. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, I think that's the
come back to the hotel real quick. Yeah. So Julianna, can you explain us a little bit how it's going to work hotel wise, when we have the people that are already qualified, the people from 2020 qualification will stay qualified, and the new people from the wildcard and the judges, they obviously will stay in the hotel. What is it if I'm a fan and I want to stay at the Westin Hotel in Warsaw? Exactly.
Okay. So as you already mentioned, all the participants that have been qualified for the previous year, previous edition of GBB, they will be staying at the Westin Hotel. And all the new qualifiers that are going to be selected through the wildcards and going to join the GBB21 as well will be staying at Hotel Westin. When it comes to the fans and all people that are willing to join us in Westin Hotel, you're most likely welcome to join us, of course. There is a special rate for all the participants. And if you go to our website, for example, the Swissbeatbox.com, under the information about the hotel, there is a special link where you click on it and you are directed to the page of Westin, and already with a special rate, special price for all the participants. As well, it was mentioned before, to book it, you need to have a GBB ticket. If the link doesn't work, as well under description, there is a mail given to Ms. Martyna Zawadzka, who is handling the reservations in Westin Hotel only for on our case. As well, if you struggle at all to make the reservation, you can always contact me on the before mentioned social media addresses or email. But what I can tell you guys, what is amazing about the hotel is the quality, is the look, is that it's safe. Don't get me wrong, but I think it is really important. Oh, the light came in.
Magic.
What is really magic?
I was literally just about to say something about that.
Yeah, reading your mind. And I lost my thought. That's the magic that comes inside. But no, don't get me wrong about me saying that, but what is really for me crucial and important about this hotel, considering the times of pandemic, and it's hard for a lot of people to go along with the business. We know that Westin is a solid partner on the market. So we know that some of you had problems, unfortunately, with Patchwork, as we had, unfortunately, considering their company being put down, and basically all the business went down because of the COVID. We are somehow reassured, and we wanted to have a partner that will be a stable partner, a good partner, that we know that when our guests are going to go there, their reservation will be made with good conditions, and that if something goes wrong, considering lockdown or anything, that's the truth. We don't know, right? We don't want to be negative about it. We are looking forward into the event, but
Exactly.
We are collaborating with Westin, not only because of the standard, but of the hotel itself, but as well because it is safe. We know this is a safe company, gives good conditions for the buyers and customers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think this is quite important considering the times we're living in.
I mean, we're hoping anyway that by then most people will be vaccinated, and that there's going to be a lot of other things in place, that we don't have to worry too much about this. But in the worst case scenario, we have so many backup plans to make sure that we can go ahead in some form with the event and with the accommodation, considering the pandemic right now. So it's really nice. So thanks for that, Julianna. It's really I'm really excited. Like, it's been difficult considering we had to cancel twice last year. So I'm sure you guys heard the same problem, both here in the team and the public, just worrying about whether or not it's going to go ahead. But at this point, it looks really good. So and going to see the place and talk with the venue owners and the hotel owners and figure everything out. It's looking really promising. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah. Just a word about Westin. I think it's important to mention that, because in the past GBBs, we were always in a youth hostel where it was just also like extremely cheap and affordable. But let's think about one thing. By the time when GBB is happening, the last GBB would be 2.5 years ago. It's already more than 2 years ago. We didn't have a GBB. We want to create, we want to make ourselves ready for this big emotional moment, and it should be in a nice environment, because it's going to be in October, the end of October. It's gonna get dark early. It might be already cold outside, maybe not. We're lucky, so some of you during the day could also go out and have a good time, but we really would like to make sure that we can have the best possible time together. We're going to have an entire floor just for the participants and for the fans available. Depends on how many bookings are obviously coming in, but then it's going to be maybe even 2 floors. We're going to try everything on our side to be able, within the Westin Hotel, to create this magical experience. And thank you for the trust, by the way, on the beatboxer side, but then also thank you very much for the trust on the Westin side, that they understand us, who we are, and what our conditions are in order to make things happening, and we're trying to work this out with them. That's really, really important. And I can tell you, we've been in the Westin Hotel, and we can guarantee for a great experience. The place is clean, the place is big, the food is amazing. So we're bringing artists now also to a level where GBB is such a sport, people need to be able to recover. So we want to give them a very nice bag. We want to make sure if they eat breakfast, they have the best possible ingredients. We want people to have full, the best possible energy they can bring out on the day. And we want to give you, all the fans, the best possible experience. Now, if you have time to save up money, or if you have it already, then come to GBB, book your place at Westin, and we're all going to have an incredible celebration. And we're going to post some pictures for you so you understand how beautiful it actually will be.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point, discussing about the artist's health and mindset. We've had this in the past where, like, for example, the last one, 2019, we had that hostel, and it was such a good time. We had a blast staying there, but it was mental, some artists who have a final, they're in the finals the next day, they have to battle, and then there's like a crazy party going on in the hallway or downstairs. It's hard for them to get enough rest and eat enough good food and really concentrate and train. So this environment at the hotel really, really helps for that. So that, and including also for the crew who were working. Like last year, I didn't sleep the first 2 nights, I was doing 24-hour days nonstop. So having a really nice place to come back to and recharge is super important so that we can do the best event possible. So for, at least for the artists and for those guests that want to stay there, it'll really make your trip worthwhile and really nice and enjoyable. So I'm really looking forward to that.
By the way, have you noticed that when you enter the room and you're in the room as a beatboxer, you don't hear what's happening in the other room?
Yeah, it's great. I like that about that.
That is really cool. And I think this is really, I mean, considering who we are and how noisy we can be, it's super cool that you can go and practice your routine or just have fun with other beatboxers beatboxing, and you won't be disturbing other people that are living next to you.
I just want to say something. Sorry. Oh, my bad. Please go ahead. I just saw a comment from Shaolin Milk, which is really cool, because I've been thinking about this. I've been wanting to discuss this with Pepouni yet. We haven't got around to this, but he says, it'll be cool if we had double elimination in beatboxing. It will help a lot with the judge thing, and it gives everyone a fair fighting chance. This is actually something we discussed as well with Pechen Kata. She brought up this issue with us while we were in Barcelona. So that's a really nice comment. Thanks for that, Shaolin Milk. But I think that could be something very interesting that we can discuss for the future. Definitely.
Exactly. Rules are always changing, right? And we have to adapt. So we will probably develop a scenario, look at it, and then decide. We also had the thoughts about the junior battle next year that could happen in the afternoons or so. We will go through all that and present it to you as soon as it's ready in one of our streams, and then the graphics if you follow us on social media. But just to sum it up for the Westin, Westin is a great experience. If you are, if you consider to be a GBB, or if you're just curious, you should just, why don't you go and Google it? Westin, Warsaw, find out how this place looks, find out, maybe follow them on Instagram, just that you have some information about them. I don't tell you that you have to do that, but just know where it's based. It's totally in the center. There's a super nice Asian restaurant next to it, and many other great places are very nearby. And also the drive to the venue is about only 10 minutes, Juliana, is that correct?
So yes, from the train station, it's 4 minutes by Uber, I think. And when it comes to airport, is around 15 minutes, depending on
15 minutes from the airport to the hotel, is that correct? That's nothing.
Depending on the hour of the day, but that's really, really close. And what is as well super cool, that Uber won't be, if you're, for example, want to order Uber, it's not going to be super expensive. Of course, it's really important to mention, we're speaking 15 minutes from Chopin Airport. We're not speaking about the Modlin. Wait, am I correct?
Modlin,
Yes.
Yeah, Modlin, yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. I come from
most people that come from the UK, I think it's usually they're flying out to Modlin, right?
Yes,
as far as I remember.
For this, just keep it in mind that the best option, if you can choose Chopin, please choose Chopin. So it's going to be way faster. From the other airport is going to be, hour. I would say hour. Count an hour.
For those that aren't aware, there's 2 airports in Warsaw. One is Chopin, that's in the center, and one is Modlin, which is much further out. So if you haven't booked your flights yet, make sure you pay attention to those 2 details. You will have to go for quite a long travel from Modlin if you're flying in there. So it's better if you can try to get into Chopin, whatever's easier for you.
Yeah. What I would just like to be the last thing to add on top about Westin, because I think it is important considering the health concept, which we're still working on. All the rooms after the previous, let's say, guest, all the rooms are disinfected. They are prepared for the next customer to come. So considering Corona situation, you don't have to worry about that. So right now, for example, we don't know how it's going to be. We think it's going to be better in the future because as we know, the vaccines, and we hope for the better future. But for example, right now, all the meals are served to the room. By the way, great food.
Oh my God. Good. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you might have seen some of my stories from while I was there. The breakfast, oh my goodness. I don't know, a lot of you guys who have been to previous GBBs will know that the breakfast is a huge deal because a lot of the times we'll end up all night partying and we don't actually eat breakfast when we wake up. We eat it when we go to sleep. And the breakfast at this place is probably, I would say, the best I've ever had at a beatbox.
Isn't the kitchen also 24 hours available?
Yes.
Is that true?
You can get room service at any time. The cheeseburger, oh my goodness, guys. You know, you can look at me and you tell I know good food, right? That cheeseburger is so good. Like the food in general, the hotel's been great. And I have to say as well, because it's Poland, it's very cheap for a 5-star hotel. Like it was normal prices at a restaurant in Berlin that I was paying in this high quality hotel with room service to my room. So I was pretty impressed by that. But yeah, it was amazing.
What kind of breakfast was available? Can you remember to mention just a few things?
I got the full English breakfast 2 times, which is, you know, standard full English breakfast. They had also this like sandwich, which is like this really nice light bun with chorizo sausage, cheese, scrambled eggs, and like an avocado and a chili mayo. It was, oh my God, man. I can't get over that stuff. And the Danishes, like the pastries.
Yeah, pastries. Oh, you can tell I like food. Look, I'm shivering. Oh, the food is nice.
What kind of drinks did you have?
Oh, you can choose from
coffee, juice, water, tea.
Latte, whatever. You can choose whatever you want.
Get a breakfast cocktail if you really want. Who cares? You're on holiday. Maybe not for
some people have to work. But we want you to have a wonderful, good time, and this is what matters to most of us. We want to have as clean as possible for you, a very high standard for you, because it's been so long that we have met us. We want to party, we want to do everything, but we also need to relax. We also need to have a safe environment. We need to have a safe and healthy space. This is our place to be. So thank you so much for the Westin, and the food is amazing. And I just want to go back. That's all I can say. I want to live there.
Yeah, we've got some projects planned there before GBB starts. For GBB, some behind the scenes stuff we'll talk about another time, guys, because it's really exciting. But we'll probably be staying at the Westin then as well, which I'm really looking forward to. I just wanted to point out we're coming down to the last 10 minutes now, guys. We wanted to make today a quick and short, efficient live stream, just so that we're not talking your ears off too much, guys. So I just wanted to hit up Julianna and Pepouni. What topics do we still need to cover?
I really, very quick, pass it on into Julianna. I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a step back now. And just maybe before you start, everyone in the chat that is hungry, you have to go and book your place then at Westin, or you're lucky if you're at Westin. I guarantee you, if you're hungry there, you will be very satisfied.
I'm actually getting hungry talking about all this now.
I'm just reminding the salmon I ate there. Oh, it's really good. Okay, anyway, last 10 minutes. What I think is really, 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 really important that we want to tell you something about the health concept. So we want live events to come back. Everybody wants live events to come back. We want to meet you. We want to speak to you, not only through the screen on the phone. No, we want to see you. We want to hug you. We want to beatbox together. But what we as well want. We want everybody to stay safe and secure, and we don't want to risk anybody's life. We treat the sickness and the COVID and the pandemic seriously. We care about our family. We care about you guys. And we love beatbox. And I think I can say that, and I think Pepouni and you, Sinjo, will agree with me. More than we love beatbox, we love beatboxers, and we love our family. So
We love life.
We love life. So from our side, what we're doing regarding what is happening around the globe and around the world, especially what is going to be happening in Poland as well, because since the event itself is going to happen in Poland, we will adjust as well the situation to the current restrictions that was going to happen and they're going to be put in Poland. More than this, we will be preparing the health concept that will be published for everybody, that you can read it, see what are we planning, what restrictions will be put on, what requirements would have to be fulfilled during the event. Right now, what I need to tell you guys, it's too early for us to say officially that this is going to happen, because it is too early. We can see around the globe that situation can change. From 1 week, everything is fine, and the second week, we just don't know. So to be the most professional and secure, we want to give you the most accurate information, but please give us time. We need to see what is happening. What I can tell from my perspective, I'm watching news and I'm watching what is happening around the globe every day. To be prepared, considering every person coming from around the world, not only from Europe, not from the US, from Asia, from everywhere. So please give us time, but we promise we will deliver the best health concept possible, considering the situation. As well, if I may just a little bit elaborate a couple of minutes more about it is...
Please go ahead. This is extremely important right now. We're listening.
For sure, all the ticket holders, this is really important. You will receive a message about your ticket options, so that, because we have many questions about, if I buy the ticket, what if there's a lockdown, what will happen? We don't want you to be afraid of that, because first option for sure that is going to be granted in the worst case scenario, which we don't believe it's going to happen, because GBB is going to happen, but it's the fact that you will be able, in a worst scenario, to transfer the ticket to the next GBB. So don't worry about it. For sure, considering the lockdown, if the situation gets worse, we will have the procedures. You will have time to decide if you can come or you cannot come. So you will be informed together with Go Out and Expo and Progressia. We're working hard on it to create the best flexible system for everybody. So for this, please don't worry. If you have any questions considering ticket sales, if it's worth buying, I already can say, yes, it's worth buying. So don't worry about it. But if you have any questions, please, you can write me an email. Again, I will repeat, support@swissbeatbox.com or Instagram, Julianna_Swissbeatbox. Believe me that we are right now on the second release. I believe there is 100 tickets left. And please, guys, remember, considering the current restrictions, we don't know yet when we will be having another release. So if you're wondering if it's worth buying, it's worth buying now, because honestly, we cannot promise there will be another release. So it's worth buying now.
Also with the other releases, they will go up in price as well.
Yes.
So you will get it cheaper and you're guaranteed a spot. So get on it, guys.
I'm convinced there probably might be another release, because that's what we're really going to try for.
Oh,
but
for sure.
Obviously, the safety of everyone is what matters right now the most. And obviously, I want that everybody is gonna wash their hands and wear a mask and be disciplined. Otherwise, this party is not going to happen. But we will come up with an exact set of rules and guides for everyone. And if as soon as somebody is not playing along, then this person will not be able to enjoy this experience. So we're going to try on our side to make it the most fair and easiest for each and one of you, but we require your help for that.
Yeah.
For now,
Yep.
be patient. We are working on this. We're checking out the situations. We want to know everything possible in order for us to come in and prepare everything in the way that we can deliver it to you, so you can first of all understand it and you have no worries to execute on it as well. So please just wait very, very patiently. The closer we're coming to the event, the more informations we're going to give you. But for now, I can tell you, don't be worried, don't be scared. You can go and buy tickets now. Go on Swissbeatbox.com or go on Grand Beatbox Battle on Instagram, click on the biography, you can go and buy your tickets. It's not a shame right now. Come and let's organize with us together the biggest beatbox party we've ever had. We're planning hard on it. Even though if it's a little bit more work for us, we plan on this super strong because it's needed. And the setup that we're creating for you is next level, I promise.
So
Don't be scared.
what I think, there was a question already if there are going to be masks required or social distancing. I will repeat, we don't know yet. We chose this venue not without a purpose. We chose the biggest venue possible in Warsaw because if the social distancing will be required, we want to fulfill the rules and make the event happen and rock, even with social distancing. So please give us time. We don't know about masks, more like we don't know about the vaccines as well, because for example, some concerts allow people only with the vaccines, but we don't know how it's going to happen. So please be patient. Exactly. Give us time. What we for sure were thinking, about the testing. So we consider many options: testing, mask, social distancing, vaccines. It's too early to say what's going to happen for sure. Exactly. But what we want to assure you that what's the most important for us is your safety. Safety first. And when safety comes, we know that it's going to have the best time ever after we reunite after these crazy times. And I can't wait.
I just want to point out as well, don't either way, no matter what happens with the event for this year or next year, you're not losing any money by buying a ticket. So either it's transferable, worst case scenario, there's also other options around refunds. So no matter what, you're not going to lose money on the ticket. So don't wait to see what's going to happen because of those reasons, because you might end up missing out on getting a ticket in the first place. They might sell out completely, and that would be a real shame. At the moment, we're looking at doing the event with full capacity, 5,000 people. That's the plan. There are backup in places, but if I were you guys, I would look at it as if that's happening, because if you wait too long, you might miss out on a ticket.
There's a couple hundred left, so we're obviously going to try and plan on another release, but we need to finish that one first. We're taking our time on this. There's a bigger amount of tickets still available. We're going to wait patiently and then we'll see where it's going. But if you think about coming to GBB, then I highly want to recommend you, as Pepouni, your friend, go and buy it, and meet us. Yeah. It's going to be a great experience, and just trust us on our work. We're going to do our very, very best. And I saw Philipp Rehm in the chat. It's been ages, bro. Alte Sau, was geht ab in München? Sorry, I had to say this. I had to say it like that. You should come to GBB. I know Philipp Rehm is a black belt in karate. He could be our personal security or something like this. Man. Really nice. And then very, very quick. So shout out and greetings to Munich. And I saw Shin is in the chat. Yes, he's participating in GBB. You're a member, a legacy member. This is the coolest member that you can just become. Thank you very much for that, man. I appreciate it. Greetings to Berlin, and say hello to your roomie, Shazam.
Also, shout out to Hobbit, who just said something very important. I'd rather be there in a face mask than not there at all. I agree.
Exactly. I totally agree.
No matter what, guys, it's going to happen. How we're going to do it is the question. So let's get on this. Make sure you get a ticket soon before they're all gone. And I'm super excited for October, man. I saw another comment. Can we just fast forward to October? I agree. Please, I would love to. Just click. All the planning's done. Everything's ready to go. And we're about to fly out tomorrow to start GBB. That would be a dream come true.
We can take one last question that we're going to read in the next 30 seconds, and then our time's up. So whoever is really intelligent in terms of coming to GBB, ask us now. Till we get one of these questions, I want to say a big thank you so much for Julianna for being here with us. Maybe Julianna, repeat one more time if people have questions in regards to GBB, from wildcards to tickets and all, where can they reach out to you so they know that they're going to speak to you as the expert of GBB?
Yes, so you have option number 1, which is the email. And the email is support@swissbeatbox.com. This is the first option when you can find answer to your questions. And the second option is Instagram. And this is Julianna with _Swissbeatbox.
Can I make a suggestion there? Maybe we can make it _SBX, so you're part of the whole crew, because we all do it that way.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Couldn't you just do it later after we finish the stream? I just
well, if
wanted
you
to
tell
be
people the wrong one now, then people might get the right one later, you know? It doesn't matter. It was just a joke.
You know,
Okay.
I just, you know, my name is long and I wanted the underscore what is after also to be long. So, you know.
You're going for symmetry. That
Yeah,
works.
yeah. Symmetrical. I don't know if can I change that? I need to know if I can change that. But
Of course
anyway.
you can. Yeah. It's just your
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
I saw a question.
just please, guys, remember that I honestly receive a lot of messages, and sometimes if I don't respond, please give me time. I promise I will get back to you. I won't leave it unread or not answered. It's just that sometimes, except the normal duties and normal workflow, considering logistics and event, I just need some time sometimes for it. So please be patient, and I promise I will get back to you.
So there was a question in the stream. In the stream saying, will there be a GBB live stream? Of course. Whether or not it's going to be on YouTube or on Twitch, that's going to be finalized. Where we're going to do what, because there's going to be some crazy stuff for the live stream this time, guys. We have some huge plans for you guys, some really nice behind the scenes stuff, some interviews. We've got a really special host for you lined up. We're going to announce all of this stuff when it's closer to the event, but there will definitely be a live stream. As I said, what platform it's going to be on is still up for debate. We're figuring out a few logistical stuff there for you guys, but this is probably going to be the best live stream that we've ever done for any event that we've run. So it's going to be next level, guys. So please tune into that. But it's still, I'm going to say this, I know it sounds harsh, but it's still not even close to what it's like being there at the venue. So if you have the ability to come to Warsaw and check it out, I would suggest doing that instead of the live stream. It makes a world of difference.
Thank you for that, Sinjo. Just want to quickly also look into another question. I see Elias Danson. We almost met in Warsaw. We couldn't, unfortunately. He's asking how many people will be at GBB. As Sinjo said earlier, we're aiming on the 5,000, obviously. But obviously, we have to also then see what the possibility is. Right now, we're still on a shorter amount of people, just to make sure we can keep it on a beautiful level for everyone. But there's not many tickets left, so try and get one. And then I see Raskwan Razak says, have the competitors communicated with you guys already regarding visa, travel permits, and such? And I want to just say about this, we're going to launch this process in the month of May. Me and Julianna have a meeting, I think on the 3rd of May, where we're going to start calling and talking about this. So this is going to happen very, very soon. And we obviously believe that everyone that is so far qualified and everyone that is going to qualify will be at GBB. We will do our very best to bring in everyone. So yeah.
I just want to say for the visas and for everything, everything is as well constantly changing. Everything is connected to COVID. But as Andreas has mentioned, 3rd of May, we start reaching out. And I wanted to say to Elias, cześć Elias, pozdrawiam cię serdecznie, because you said something in German, I could say something in Polish.
Of course. And Aaron can say something in Kiwi.
Kiwi!
Oh, bro. What are y'all saying, bro? It's gonna be sweet as a. Oh, no worries, bro.
And I saw somebody was asking, who is Pepouni? This is me. I'm from Switzerland. I can speak a little bit of German. That's why I wanted to say hi to Philip. He's a good old buddy from the beatboxing scene. He was in the semifinals of the German champs once. So And he has a black belt in karate. I respect that, you know. And yeah, I'm Pepouni. I'm from Swissbeatbox, and I work at this company. It's a lot of fun. So thank you very much for tuning in.
I can tell you a little secret. I call Pepouni Pepperlingly.
There's a lot of funny nicknames for me.
You're a bunch of weirdos.
No, but I feel like, you know, I want to say thank you, Juliana, and I want to say thank you, Aaron. Thanks for everything you're doing, you know, for the Wildcards, you, Aaron, for all the sounds. And like, it was a pleasure that we were together again, coming together from different countries for such a big mission. This is amazing, you know, I really respect that. And I love our passion of how we're trying to do, you know, something good for this world. And we all want to make you happy. And therefore, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in today. It was a little bit of a shorter stream, but we're coming back this Saturday. We're in France. We're going to meet up with somebody really cool. We will do another live stream, most likely on Friday night, a very short one, just to say like we're all safe in Paris, 10 to 15 minutes, perhaps maybe 20. I don't know yet, but for sure we're going to plan one that is 45 to 60 minutes on Saturday. And then the week after, we're going to react like crazy for 5-6 hours for you. I'm telling you that, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Maybe 3 hours again. It's going to be a long one, but it's going to be a good one. So, yeah, any last words from you, Aaron and Juliana?
Oh, no, I'm good, eh, bro? Oh, sweet as, eh, cuzzy?
Oh, Firdan Siapa is asking, where are you, Kiwi? I'm from Indonesia. That's not really the same country, isn't it?
To ja powinnam mówić po polsku, czy jak? Bo nie rozumiem. W sumie to możemy.
For those who don't know, Kiwi is a nickname for someone from New Zealand. Which is where I grew up and what I identify as a nationality, even though I'm a mix of everything. So, yeah, there you go. You learn something new every day. Hey, guys, thanks for having us on the stream or having me on the stream. And it's been a great time catching up. Thanks for everyone in the chat for tuning in and giving us your love. Shout out to Sin for being the only member to join in today. Next time, we need to see more of you jumping on that. It's so important to get more members on here. We've got a bar down here underneath my box showing us our progress. We really want to get more members in because we're going to be doing members-only live stream. We're going to be a lot of interesting content just for the members on the community. We want to build that as a community on Swissbeatbox. So big ups to Sin and thanks to everyone else that's already become a member. And we'll see you guys on the next stream, unless one of these guys have these beautiful people here have another thing to say. I think we're winding down.
Most likely Friday night we have the next little baby stream for you just from Paris because we're so excited about what we're going to do, and it's also going to be the happy belated birthday of Aaron, and then Saturday with some special guests. Sorry,
I mean, we talked maybe about doing you mentioned, you sent me a message. If we're not too busy, we're pretty slammed this week, but if we have time, maybe we do a little birthday stream for myself. This is my second birthday in lockdown, which is interesting. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been a year. Yeah, I can't believe it. Who would have thought, eh? But
if you live in Paris, maybe we cross paths in Paris, people. That would be a fun experience.
Socially distanced, of course. But yes, if we have time, maybe see some of you guys in Paris. Anyway, thanks for having me, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks again for having me in the stream.
Of course, always.
It was a pleasure. And maybe one day I can join for the reactions. I would love to react maybe one day.
Yeah. Wow. More the merrier. We want to have some special.
We're gonna bring more guests. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's been.
That's how you. Just wanted to say that's how you get into the live stream. You say, oh, maybe one day I can go, and then there's no way back.
Oh yeah, you
once
say
you're
that
in
now,
live stream fever, you'll never get out of it again. That's
give it a month from now, and you're like, guys, can I please miss this live stream? Like, no, you're in for good now. This is it. This is your life.
I mean,
you live in this little box.
I've already seen some. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually the thing. Like I think one of the differences there was me and Pepouni. Most of them were very genuinely new reactions to it. But for you, it's going to be like, oh, I've seen this. Oh yeah, I've seen this too. Oh well, yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah.
I mean, but still, watching some of those are just,
And Grav Instincts became a member.
Big ups. We got our second one of the day.
Yo, thank you, man. Thank you. You don't know how much this makes us happy definitely we want to try reach our goal. Everybody that helps contribute to that, you don't know how beautiful this is energy wise for us. This gives us hope, and we want to build this community. So if you ever feel like to become a member, you can become one anytime. But we're gonna mention this more in the future to you, you know, because we want to create those waves. But this stream today was more about really bringing you something to your heart, because there was quite some necessary and important information that we wanted to tell you. And therefore, I would say it's time for us to click ourselves out, and we will react more next week. And we have a bunch of really cool projects coming. And I would say in French, on va se voir à Paris ce week-end si vous êtes chaud. Autrefois la semaine prochaine.
Auf Wiedersehen. Thanks, guys.
See you
Oh,
guys.
Alexinho is there. Who is this guy? Bye, everyone.